Attack. So we're gonna swap that out. It's actually super duper easy. This is the OD green one. I like green. All right, so you get your little tool bag. They give you instructions, but I mean, I got you. This is pretty straightforward. Out of the box, this just slides off. This is where the magic happens. So this longer option is for your 90 degree. As you can see, it covers 90 degrees. This shorter option is your 45.
It's science.
So whichever one you want, that's the one that's gonna go pointing down. Now, we just gotta get the grip off, get this thing out. Pretty straightforward. Let's do this. Oh, Lord, dude. Nope, too small. Way too small.
That's what she said.
Watch this one be too big. Oh, just right. Goldilocks. All right, let's get that thing out. We want to unscrew the screw holding this in, and you want to kind of press down on the front end and the back end. Hey, and just hold that joker down because there's a spring back there that will want to press out on certain grips that don't fit as tight. And we'll just slowly lift this up, and voila, there's a spring. Next thing we want to do, take that spring out, and we're going to drop this detent out very carefully. There we go. And now this, oh, brother, come on, can come out. Yay. It's kind of filthy. There's a couple different ways you can do this. Pretty straightforward. What orientation do you have your gun in? Because this is what you need to pay attention to. The spring and detent go in over here. So that's the side that this should be on. I want 45, so I want this one. Not this one. This is the 90, that's 45. You pick the side that you want. For me, the longer side, the longer arm is gonna go on this side over here. It's going to be oriented like this. The detent will be in there when it is locked. When it gets flipped up, it'll move that detent over to here. So that means this will go on here, which is how it should come out of the box. There's a couple different ways you can do this. You can either take this off how I did and then install the spring and detent for this that holds it in place. Or you can just leave it like this, put it in, get the detent and everything, and then deal with the little levers later. Either way is fine. The way this works is in the little baggie, you will have these springs and detents. Those go into the safety like that. You will then kind of finagle these in because that little detent piece pops through that little hole. So the way I'll do this is I go ahead and set that in there. I get this kind of lined up a little bit, then I press this down and push that in. Careful not to let it go too fast, okay? Because if you can get it pressed down enough, you can slide that over it so that it's kind of just holding it in like that. Don't back this off now unless you're pressing down on that, because it will fly out. They include this nice little tool that I wish they would make concaved on the ends. And I will, as carefully as I can, press this down. If you're pulling and pushing too hard, this may not move all that easy, but you press down and slide it a little bit. It will catch it. You can move it off and then press a little harder and it clicks. If you're uncomfortable with doing it freehand in your hand like this, just throw this on without the detent. Set it right, make sure you have this thing oriented properly, then lock your grip in with the spring and detent to hold in the safety, and then worry about putting the actual levers on. I'll drop it into the safe position. You can reuse your old spring and detent. They send a new one, so I'm just gonna throw in the new ones. Detent goes in first, spring goes in after. So we will just flip this upside down like that. We will make sure that this thing is in the flat safe position. Drop the detent in spiky side first, not the flat side. or pointy side, whatever. Some people might tell you, go ahead and put your spring in, fit your grip to it. I'll actually take my spring and poke this a little bit because it doesn't always sit in there right. And it kind of just makes it drop into that recess for the detent so the safety can't just slide out. I will take my spring, put it in the little hole, and I'll kind of flex it off to the side like that while I place this here, and then I carefully release it so it kind of falls onto that shelf. And then I can guide it where I want, back this off where I need to. If I compress the spring in a weird way, it'll fall into the hole. This particular grip is kind of loose on here, not a huge deal. Some grips you might have to like give some work to get it on there. But then once you got that there, then we'll just grab our handy dandy long screwdriver with the appropriate bit. If it's magnetic, awesome. If it's not, like this one, just guide it down that way. In case I need to take this off because I did something wrong, I will not tighten this down all the way. I'll kind of just leave it loose. I mean, it's there, but it would probably be considered finger tight. And now it's on. And we check functionality. Don't pull the trigger like this if you have your upper off. If you want to check, put your thumb here. Anticipate that hammer dropping. Put it in fire. Thumb over your hammer. Pull the trigger. Okay? And you can guide it up, but just don't let it slam into the front up there. Golly, it's dirty. But it functions. Put it back on safe so nothing can move. I don't think I've cleaned this gun like ever. Let's flip her over. We'll do this other side. Now again, like before, we'll take the other included detent and tiny spring. Go ahead and drop that guy in there. And then we'll get this kind of slid up to the detent. It's on there, but just barely. I'm actually gonna hold it up a little bit. Don't try this at home, kids. Put it on the table. Because of the way I'm doing this and I'm not pressing against the table, I will use this tool entirely. So I'll kind of get it on one of those flat spots. Carefully press it down. Slide this over so it holds it in place. Now that detent is just in front of that safety. There you go. And then now that it's held in place, it makes this next part a bit easier where we actually press down on that little nipple. That's where this would be helpful to be a little concaved. It is not. So we press that down, slide this on, and lock it in. Now, if you ever wanted to take this off or swap out these pieces or just take it out entirely, you use the same tool, press it through the circle, and then you shoot this off. And now guess what? It's ambi. Woo! 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 Yeah, I like green. And now that I know it's all finished and tidy and whatnot, I will just tighten that up a bit. That's a Radian Talon install. Pretty straightforward. I'll try and make that video way shorter.